Working to teach humility.
Hey, I was good for about a solid 3 minutes.
Wrestling, huh?
Well, it was like 12 minutes. They went after one of the guys I went to overseas with. I was like, I don't know, man. I jumped in there. I just went in swinging. I got stoked up. It's all good.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt until after.
Well, that was what Bob said afterwards. I said, yeah, we're both 40. These kids are like 18. That was not smart. We weren't going to let them young cats think that they could take it.
Nah. Just got to go a little smarter next time.
I said it was worth it, but I won't do it again.
I get that.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? Kid's doing fine. The rest of my body is breaking. Really? Well, I did some dumb stuff with the military last week, trying to play like an 18-year-old and wrestle with about 10 of them. I'm stoked up.
It's good to see y'all. Hey, Brooklyn. Love you.
Okay, if you guys would make your way back to your seats, please. We will continue with some additional opportunities for worship and service here. Good morning. Again, as Damien said, great to see everybody this morning. Some faces we haven't seen in a while. Welcome to those, but then also welcome just to everybody. Men's group will be this Thursday again at 7 p.m. So all men, high school age and older, are welcome. We're having, so far, we're having a really good time with that. So if you have some time to make that would be great. Don't, again, forget about the toiletries for the Brown Bag Ministry. The box is out here in the fellowship hall by the door. March 30th will be our Passover meal. And I believe we're going to maybe be hearing a little bit about that later today. Is that correct? Correct. That's correct. All right. Our retreat at Cedar Lakes will be April 20th through the 22nd. And in parentheses here it says, don't miss out on this. But I will say, this is a really good time. You know, we can have some fellowship time here on Sunday mornings and all of that. And of course, for those that are involved in small groups, it's a good time. I would say, especially if you happen to not be involved in a small group, try to make it to the retreat, because it is just some really good time to get to know each other a little bit better. You know, outside of here, have some fun, but also have an opportunity to grow a bit too in the process. And there's a lot of food the entire weekend, so you can snack all weekend long. We got food sitting out, but it's just a good time to spend with each other. So that is April 20th through the 22nd. It's Friday through Sunday morning. Again, reminder, Women's Bible Study is Fridays at 10 a.m. Facebook Live are Fridays at 6 a.m. So we have a lot of good stuff going on Fridays. Young Life meeting will be at the church here this Tuesday, the 20th at 7 p.m. Matt, do you have anything you want to say about that, or is that good? Okay. So if you have some interest in that, be here at 7. That's, again, more of an informational meeting still to discuss what it is, how it'll work, how it will fit in here at Fairland, and in the community. So this Tuesday at 7 p.m. here, and I believe it'll be here in the sanctuary again? Okay. Our VBS will be June 18th through the 22nd, so make sure you get that on your calendars. That's always a good time to share Jesus with the community and with the kids. Visitor cards, there should be one maybe within arm's reach. If there is not, Mr. Graham there in the back can bring one to you. If you are a visitor, or if you just have something you'd like to share with us, please make sure you fill one of those out. You can put it in the offering bag as they go around, and we will make sure to give that its proper attention. I would like for you guys, if you would, to keep my father-in-law in your prayers. He's having some health issues that came up just recently. And then also, I saw of a lady that I know in my neighborhood. Her mother is having some problems. So if you could keep her in your prayers, that would be great. Any other prayer requests? Anybody would like to voice? Mitch?
Hey, my mom has surgery tomorrow.
Okay.
After her wedding.
All right. Mitch's mother? Amanda?
Alyssa has her CT scan.
Okay. Wednesday? Alyssa's going to have her CT scan to figure out a little better about what's going on there. So let's keep her in your prayers, and just that family in general. They've had some trials lately, but they're staying strong, from what I can tell. So let's keep them in your prayers. Others?
Hey,
Yes.
my brother is continuing his radiation for
Okay.
they found melanoma on the place on his forehead,
Okay.
and he takes it 5 times a week for 20 minutes at a time. And then also continue to pray for Tracy Napier, the lady that I met at the hair salon who is undergoing chemotherapy for breast cancer.
Okay. So Michelle's brother and acquaintance Tracy that are both dealing with cancer issues. Any others?
Taylor
Debbie?
Sells, she's a high schooler from Tennessee Valley, had an accident this weekend. And
This morning.
Praying for her.
Okay.
She had one this morning.
What was the name again?
Taylor Sells.
Taylor Sales. Okay.
And
All
then
right.
also remember the Graley family and the Taylor family. Jessica and James have come here for years, and her brother, she actually got the phone call last week after church that he had passed away. So just pray for them. They're really struggling.
Okay. Brandon?
Some of you that prayed over, my mother. We sent out a message a while back. She had breast cancer, and just wanted those of you who knew about it, prayed about it. Thank you for those prayers. She had the surgery, cancer removed, and everything's fine. So, in case somebody didn't know, I just wanted to pass that along and update you. And thank you so much. Praise God.
Great.
Hey, there's a situation involving a member of our extended family where the lady has a condition that is difficult to diagnose. It has caused her to be wheelchair bound. She used to be very active. It's still not crystal clear what it is. She's been in Cleveland, all these different rounds, and probably the most concerning of all is it appears she's getting discouraged and not really motivated to try. And she's in some kind of decline. I'm purposely being vague, but we need some prayer there that God will intervene, because the family group that is immediately involved is overwhelmed. I think it's fair to say. So they're Christians, they're godly people, and it's come on relatively suddenly. That's all I can say, but the prayer would be very much appreciated.
Okay.
And take, just as a praise report, I don't know that many of y'all know this, but last January, our Ben was diagnosed with absence epilepsy and has been medicated ever since. And we've, in his first appointment, they did a hyperventilation test, and it triggered an episode within the first 5 seconds. And he had his follow-up appointment this past Wednesday, or this past Friday, and I was just a basket case. We both were. And it was the first time that he had had another hyperventilation test since last January. And he was able to get through the entire 60 seconds of the hyperventilation test without a single episode. So we are thankful and prayerful. Absolutely, give God glory for that. But he said that he doesn't want to see him again for another year. And then they'll repeat the test again. And if there's nothing else for another year, then he's off medicine and off everything like that. But I believe with my full heart that it's not the medicine. And even if it is, that also comes from God. So I'm just thankful for his healing.
Good deal. What's really cool here is not only are we laying out requests, but we're also throwing out praises too. So that's cool stuff. Bob?
Kind of two things in light of what you and Ashley just said, not to reply to what she said. Speaking of hyperventilation, seniors are getting ready to graduate, and they're getting ready to go on a whole new chapter of life. And a lot of them have been coming to me here recently over the past few weeks and in the last marketing period. I know James, Elliott, of our own, it's just a whole new genre of life. It's a whole new set of responsibilities. It's done a lot to get where they are to accomplish it. But they get to take on a new twist and a new turn. And quite honestly, many of them that come to me are worried. And some, nearly panicking, like, what am I going to do? My mom said I've got to move out. I got to, all kinds of things that are going through their minds. It's not sure what's up. So just praying that God will give them wisdom and discernment on best choices for a job, or school, or military, or whatever it might be. You can do that. I appreciate that too.
Okay. Any others?
My brother Harold.
I'm sorry?
My brother Harold.
Okay. Linda's brother?
Telford.
Okay.
He's very ill.
Okay. Yes, sir.
This isn't a prayer request, but I hope it's my brother's birthday today, Jason.
Happy birthday, Chase. With the glare, with the mad glare to the little brother going on there, but hey, Chase, that's cool. That's cool stuff, man. That's cool stuff that he wanted to recognize. All right. Any others? That's good. That's good. Any others? Let's not forget Todd. I just happened to think of Todd as I see Ann there, and Michael. All the Kincaids that are spread out across the globe. Let's not forget them. Let's not forget all the others that aren't here with us this morning. Any last one?
I'd take Jeff is having some extra medical problems. So
Okay. All right. Noni's son, Jeff. Okay. I'm just going to be very honest here up front. I am not going to remember all these to mention all of them individually, but we will lift them up to the Lord here in prayer. We're going to go now to offering. Again, as a reminder, offering is also a means of worship. So let's make sure that we keep that in mind, and let's know that the Lord will provide for us as a church and as individuals as we share back to Him. Yes?
Let's not forget to pray for Zach. You know how he has
That's right. Young boy Zach that has a brain tumor. Very good, Claire. Very good. Okay. Oh, one last thing. Damien wanted me to mention so we can keep it in the forefront of our minds about gathering, growing, and going. So let's make sure that we don't forget time to gather, time to grow, and go. He mentioned that we should be doing maybe an hour of each of those a week. And I'd like to encourage us to be making sure that we don't count this hour as our gathering time. Of course, we should cherish this and we should do this, but we can have a much more intimate, special time when we meet together outside of here. So I'd like to encourage everybody to find time to do that with some fellow believers sometime throughout the week. Growing, obviously, there's a number of things that we can do that way. Make sure you get in the Word. I'm going to point at myself to do that. Try to find some time to get in the Word one day this week, at least one day this week, to grow, and then also to go. And that can be any number of things. So make sure we stay in the forefront with that. Heidi.
Just about Haran's visit.
Oh, yes. Also, Haran's going to be with us beginning next Saturday. Is that right?
Yes.
There is a list out in the fellowship hall of some various things that we need for him. Some folks need to take. He needs to be taken care of while he's here. Basically, there's a number of things that need to happen to make sure that happens.
We should tell the people who Duran is.
Okay. Do we need to?
We might want to pause the feed.
You can.
Pause the feed.
Okay. Hold on just a second.